You accidentally left your cocaine at the White House. What do you do now? Start a full-blown investigation into whose cocaine this might be. Wipes nose. Don't bring it up to anyone. Pretend it never happened. Head to the Winchester, grab a pint, and wait for this whole thing to blow over. Ask Reddit what they would do. Wonder why the hell I was at the White House. Nice try, FBI. You move on, man, because it's gone now, just gone. Someone out there has the greatest "I did cocaine at the White House" story ever. It's not your cocaine anymore. It's property of the United States of America. I did not have sexual nasal relations with that woman. Powder. Ask for it back. Clearly no repercussions are going to happen at this point, so might as well. Make sure the heroin stash in the toilet tank is still there. Mine? How will they ever know? I mean, it's called the White House for a reason. Probably call a lawyer, because chances are if you feel comfortable enough to do lines in the WH, you probably work there, and your fingerprints are on the baggie and on file. Ask if I can get back into the secret Truman Cocaine Lounge to pick it up. Russia left it as my story and I'm sticking with it. That was sarcasm. This was obvi Hunter's stash. And for those who say nobody leaves a bag of coke behind, maybe you don't, but Hunter has a history of leaving or forgetting his shit. Like a laptop, which was also a Russian plot, eh? No, it wasn't. Casually walk away. Whistling. Get more. Hope that Daddy gets re-elected so I can find the rest of my stash. Call the big guy. I'd like to think there is some brand new junior intern at the White House that reported this to the Capitol Police, and everyone else is pissed at that guy because every non-porous surface in the building has been covered in a fine layer of residue since the Reagan administration. Call Dad, ask him to bring it home. Call Dad. Call the big guy and tell him you fucked up again. Tell Dad. Call Scaramucci and ask for tips on the best way to get coke into and out of the White House. Claim that your name is Hunter Biden, and get off all charges, of course. Call Lost and Found. Nobody leaves their cocaine anywhere. They call it the White House for a reason. Blame Trump. Relax knowing the media has my back. I'd say Biden. I call my dad and ask him how I can illegally use his name to make money. Well, when your dad's the president, there's nothing to worry about. Call the big guy. Nice try, Biden. Sell access to my father to Chinese and Ukrainian energy companies to afford my next bender. Give 10 to the big guy if he'll return the rest. I love how they pretend to not know whose it is. Just keep being the president, probably. You hope you're related to the president so you aren't prosecuted. Nice try, FBI. Email the big guy and have him make it go away. After I go back to the WH and get the rest of my coke back. Call my dad, the president, and have him bail me out again. Since my name is Hunter Biden, I laugh and go on with my life because there are never any consequences for my actions. Enter a period of mourning. Sleep with my late brother's wife. Blame it on Trump, apparently. Call my dad and ask for it back. See if he's got my laptop too. Turn to Daddy Biden and ask him to get me out of trouble. Noting cause my daddy's team will cover it up. It's okay, Daddy and his friends are different than the others. Hit the Billy Clinton, I did not have sexual relations with that bag of cocaine. Well, if I were Hunter, then I would hide behind my family, ask them to help me stay out of jail again. After all, it worked for his taxes. Shrug. Edit, I'll take all the downvotes you want to give me when every news station across the world, including CNN, has reported him evading jail time compared to others doing the same crime and going to jail. You accidentally left your cocaine at the White House. I did? Oh, crap. Go on Daddy's private plane to Epstein's Island, where my dad was a regular visitor. Donald Trump, obviously. Have a spur of the moment press conference and try to deflect off my mistake by repeatedly saying, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, while everyone looks on at me quite puzzled. Ask my dad if I can have it back and that he might want to do a sweep of Camp David before that place has the same problem. Isn't that why it is called the White House? Be the bag man for another bribe, sell some worthless paintings as easy money laundering and buy more coke. Watch Biden tripping on something other than airplane stairs. Admit nothing, deny everything and make counter-accusations. Sounds like an alibi post to protect a certain crackhead. Let the big guy take care of it. Have Daddy cover and bail my ass out. Nothing, Daddy will take care of it. Damn it, Hunter. Keep track of your drugs. Call your dad Joe and have him help smooth things over. Call your dad and ask for it back. Call my dad, who's the president, and tell him to cover for me. Call your dad. Ask Daddy Joe if he can try to bail me out again. Hunter, this isn't going to work. Imagine being Hunter Biden. Your Alzheimer's patient father is somehow the president. You have now gotten away with everything. Ever. And now you're rocking rails off of whores' asses in the White House. What a fucking life that guy leads. Hunter, if you read this, hit me up, man, I just want to come party for a day or two. Too late, Hunter found it. I would just wait for the whitewash. It will be conveniently forgotten about by the MSM, swept under the rug. That is what has happened with all of the other nefarious shit. Why would this be different? Go to Camp David with Dad. I call my dad and say, Dad, this is Hunter. Can I swing by later and pick up some stuff I left last time I visited? Nice try, Mr. President. Demand it back like your documents. Ask your dad to cover it up like you did with your firearm violation. $20 says it was Hunter's, but some other staffer will take the blame, saying it was to keep them going working the long hours. A respectable journalist should follow the said staffer and see them down the road if they all of the sudden have some unexplained wealth. Be thankful I'm the president's son. Blame Trump, LMAO. Somehow Trump will get blamed. Snort it off Kamala's ass. No cameras in this room, Danny Ocean. Hope I can find it before Hunter does. I know obvious answer. NS. Your dad's the president, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter, your dad's the president and you've already gotten away with far worse. Seems like you have two options: don't do any more cocaine or buy more. Pretty simple, really. Never ever go back. Definitely go on a heartwarming misadventure with my group of childhood friends to try and get it back by the end of summer. We're a ragtag bunch of rejects, but we've got heart and we've got each other's backs no matter what. Zany antics, nostalgic cliches, and loads of fun are guaranteed in this coming-of-age story for the ages. It's already